What's up, everybody? Welcome to, I guess, another Elden Ring video. I was kind of bored while I was playing, so I figured I would kind of get back on and showcase, I guess, a little bit of the quick and easy PvP that you can get with some of these broken, frenzied moves. I'm only going to be using one move in particular today, like solely. I'm not going to be using my sword at all. I'm literally just going to, I think in this video I invaded 6 people, and then at the end, right as I was about to end it, I got summoned as a hunter. So there's 6 invasions. I think half of them are just the host, and then the other half have other people in them. So we'll say at least 7 to 10 kills using just the one move, and it's unbelievably broken in my opinion. Like, I understand, yes, I'm the one using it, but I'm purposely using only it in this video to kind of show that, like, not necessarily that it needs a nerf, but people need to watch out for it. Like, it's just, from here, as soon as it hits them, like, as soon as one hit lands, you're done for, especially if you're the only one in the world. Like, if you invade and, like, it's just the host, then you hit them one time, they're done. So, I'll show in a later clip, I'll kind of like explain one way that I do if they continuously dodge it. Kind of one trick that I use for that. And then in the same clip, actually, here coming up in a little bit, I'll kind of explain what I really like doing with it in like 2v1 and 3v1 situations, because I use the lock on a lot, so as soon as I can lock on to them, I can shoot at them with this. That's one thing that kind of makes it broken, is like, as soon as I can see you, I can shoot you. And that's not even necessarily the limit of its range, that's just the limit of the lock on. If there was a way to aim this, I'm sure you could hit them from much further. As soon as the one hit lands, they are like stopped. They're stunned. Yeah. So in the madness animation there, that guy specifically would have died there to like the after effect of the madness, but I just did a third shot to finish him off. I think it was like 30 damage or something like that. And like I said, like, typically I don't only use this move. It kind of makes the PvP kind of boring. Like you go in and there's no actual fight, really. I think this is the clip that I was talking about earlier, so we'll see. But um, this video is unedited for the most part. I mean, I cut down the loading screens, but that's about it. And there's some audio stuff, so audio is really weird. But like here in this clip, there's 3 people. There's a host, there's a cooperator, and then another recusant or bloody finger. I don't know which one he is, but in this situation, I typically go for the cooperator first, but that right there that you saw, the swapping, anywhere in between me starting and finishing the animation, I can swap targets and shoot somebody else. Also, earlier when I was talking about like if they keep dodging it, one thing that I do when I come into like a 2v1 or a 3v1, I will do full charged hits. Right? So I don't know if you saw in the beginning of like this specific fight, I was doing fully charged hits, and that's because after 2 or 3 dodges, they kind of get used to that timing of it. So if I continuously miss and continuously miss, then I'll start using shorter bursts. And then I'll typically hit one of them. Now, if this was a real 2v1 or a real 3v1 where I was actually using like my other weapons, I would have hit the back person, or maybe back 2 if I had enough time, to kind of delay them in that madness animation, and then I would attack the other guy. It's boring to just use the same move over and over and over and over. But for the purpose of this video, I'm kind of trying to convey the message that this is kind of broken. I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up getting a nerf, just because, like, it's not the PvP that Dark Souls is, I wouldn't say known for, but like most of us that have played Dark Souls for a while know what PvP in Dark Souls is meant to be, you know. So I definitely foresee this getting a nerf. And there's like I said, there's other frenzied moves, but if I end up doing another video, it'll probably be on those, just because that's typically what I do in the game now. Is I'll load it up and kind of just start invading people. Um, some people complain that like, oh, it's just because you're a higher level or whatever. Like, no, if I'm invading you, it's because we're close to the same level. It is this move specifically that is OP. Like, it's not. If you could use the move, it's OP. Period. It doesn't matter like how much damage you do with it. It doesn't matter how low of a level you are. If you can use the move, then the move in and of itself is OP because of that right there. Because of the stun lock. I don't have to worry about the guy coming up behind me. I don't have to worry about him hitting me. As soon as I hit him one time, the fight's done. Especially in a one-on-one. Like, the fight is done as soon as one hit lands. And that right there is kind of what breaks the PvP in the game. Like, there's no reason for it to be that long of a stun lock. There are times that I've gotten out of it, like if something else hits me. Or there was even one time that I got shot with one, and I was stuck in the madness animation, and then his buddy shot me with a frenzied burst. And for some reason, the other frenzied burst still knocked me out of the animation. So you can't be hit twice with it, like, by two people. It will kind of break that stun. So, I mean, there is ways out of it, yes. And yes, you can always just not get hit, but it can't be a ranged battle forever. At some point, someone's going to get in close. But you see right there, I swapped targets. So that's one of my favorite thing about the move, is that I could charge it up while looking at one person and then swap over to the other target. It gets people all the time. Like, in 2v1, 3v1 settings, it gets them all the time. And it's great. I love it. But I think that was about the last clip. Maybe there's one more? No, that was the last one. I was literally getting ready to like end the video, and then I got summoned as a hunter. So I was kind of surprised by that. This guy didn't stand a chance, so I'll go ahead and be silent. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully this does end up getting some sort of, at least a stun lock nerf. I don't want it to be just a stun lock all the time. But I enjoy the PvP of the game. Hopefully everybody else does as well. Have a good one.